Looks like we're a little ahead of schedule today. Yes, we are. It's time for some high school girls basketball once more for the Highland Hornets as we are taking on the Copley Indians in front of a very sparse and quiet gym today. And then again, tip-off isn't until 24 minutes and 35 seconds from now, so there is that. So we got time to think things through, ladies and gentlemen. We got time. It's featuring your Highland Horns and Copley Indians. Copley usually gives us a tough go for our money, as history has shown. We'll see how things fare tonight. Hopefully, there will be fans that will file their way into this gym on this cold Saturday afternoon. Tip-off was supposed to be at 1, but the JV game went so fast. So what was it, 51-9 or something like that, 49-9? Regardless, we absolutely took out the Copley Indians like it was the breeze. So there is that. So hopefully we will have some things going out here tonight as WHBW on YouTube, HWH, and then BW because I'm a BW. Soon be alum next week. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, that drives me nuts, folks. I'm going to be graduating from the oldest and greatest university in America in a week from now. But that's just how life rolls, I suppose. When I suppose, I mean I know. What I also know is that there's also a what do you call it? Spirit sale right here in Highland High School, at Highland High School, I ought to say. We get a lot of cool stuff. Look at that. Look at all that cool stuff you can get. So if you aren't going to Highland High School yet for the game, I would suggest that you do. Because not only that, but look at that snowman right there. It's going to be fun. I think he'd agree with that if he could talk. But enough on that. Because I hear some basketballs dribbling, I think. Yep, I do indeed. They're getting ready for this show, the Copley Indians. We have about 22 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's time to get this show on the road. Cold day outside, but we're staying warm here at Highland High School. Tommy Marin, WHBW. Hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon right here. So you know the next time we go live, which I believe will be Tuesday, for some high school boys basketball, the season opener for us there. Well, tough game last Wednesday. We did win it, though, 35-33. But here's the real question. You're going up against a tough school like Copley, excuse me, folks. I'm trying to get this gimbal set up with me. Yeah, you got the Copley Indians, a school that's historically given you a run for your money. A school that sometimes beat you. We swept them in 3 games last year, 2 in the regular season, 1, of course, that epic district final showdown. One can only hope we can pick up what? Our 4th consecutive win against Copley. We haven't beaten them in the previous 2 years. And Copley trying to prove that they can do something. I believe they're down a player. That's one of their star players, too. I forgot who it is. I remember talking with Coach Wallenhorst over there the other day. And by the other day, I mean yesterday, about what's going on with the Indians. And he said they're missing a player. Never want to take that for granted, folks. Let me assure you that. Highland Copley might be one of the last times we ever see these Copley Indians in this gym. For, of course, there will be the high school or the Suburban League switch up. Yes, sir. Suburban League switch up. Are you serious? Yes. Well, we're going to the national side of the Suburban League. It's going to be a lot of exciting stuff, to say the least. Who will win this ball game? I do not know. What I do know is that it better be us. Well, again, their practice shots. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 players out there. So we'll see what we can do out here tonight. Got 19 days till Christmas. Who would have thunk it? Merry Christmas to all of you celebrated. If you don't, well, hope you enjoyed the holiday season nonetheless. Of course, Highland Copley, always a tough game if I were to speak. They always do a good job, the Indians, when it comes to high school girls basketball. And know how are you? Yep, he's on Sports on Tap as we are almost ready for this game to begin. I need to grab my run for Kendall. Led us to another easy win in JV. She's doing her thing out there like she did in her playing time. Hey, Kendall, good job today. Yeah. Well, who was it that got hurt? I don't know. I think it was Parker that may got hurt. Don't quote me on that, Audrey Parker, the senior. Don't quote me on that. But they got three players, three seniors that are 6 feet on the dot. Oh, you gods, they have height and you can't teach height. Let me tell you that. And my, oh, my. Don't know what our starting lineup will consist of. I don't see Grace Shondo out there today, which is always frustrating because she does a great job, as we all know by now. Hopefully she's all right. I worry too much anyways. I worry far too often. I'm just making laps around the gym, I guess. Making laps all about the gym, basically all about the high school. And we got time till it's go time out here in good old Granger. The girls' basketball team doing a great job, to say the least. As you see, there are concessions open tonight. So if you happen to stumble upon this game, yes, Jacob, how are you? No. No, I can't get down with that. Not at all. But enough on that because we got 17 and a half minutes now till it's time to get this show on the road. I'm just trying to stall time out here, and just like in the SpongeBob movies. First one. Hi, how are you? So, you think I'm stalling? Yes, I think you're stalling. Oh boy, you know me, the big SpongeBob fan, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about some high school girls basketball because this is going to be a good game. We're 2-0 on the season. I don't know what Copley's record is. What I do know is that we're doing a dandy, beating Massillon Perry, beating Aurora. Of course, last Wednesday, that game was far, far from easy. I think, Coach Channel, what do you guys think? Oh boy. Are we winning today? Yes. Good to hear that. Can't wait for Tuesday night either. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. My word, I don't see anybody here tonight. That's kind of sad. I mean, I get it. It's a Saturday afternoon. But then again, it's a Saturday afternoon. You should don't have anything to do. It's not a work day. It's not a school day. You know, you would assume more folks would show up. Maybe it's because it's cold or whatnot. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that is the case. Of course, right here you can see, indeed, it is a legacy of excellence. Looking at all the conference crowns and district crowns and district runner-ups and region appearances we've had. It's tough not winning states, but it's not tough being a Hornet because it's always fun. We do a great job here. Take pride in our athletics and academics, most importantly, academics, of course. These people are showing up to buy some stuff right here, folks. How are you? Good. Still waiting for this game to begin. Might be a considerable amount of time, folks. Because we got high school girls basketball 15 minutes from now. Girls are practicing out there looking to get the job done out here, ladies and gentlemen. Who will win is the question. I assume it'll be a tough one. As mentioned last Wednesday, Julie Solis does a great job with her Copley Indians and what now? Her third season, I want to say. Coach Solis has done a phenomenal job. She's assisted by Randy Thomas and Rob Harris. Of course, James Madison, our head coach. He's assisted by Rick Lowenhorst and, of course, Kendall McCormick. Kendall right there, the former Highland standout. Remember broadcasting her, and now I'm broadcasting her as a coach. So everybody practicing right there, getting all set for this one, folks. So looking at this team, it ain't easy. It ain't easy when you're going up against a school like Copley. You see them right there. They're getting all riled up for what should be a dandy. Aren't too many Copley Indians I see right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Copley players. Holy, that's not many, folks. That ain't many. But they think they can do it. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. I mean, this is a toss-up, to say the least. Anyone can win this ball game. These are two of the best schools in the Suburban League, in my opinion, at least in the American Conference. And at least in the American Conference, these are the two best schools. As both teams are looking forward to what should be a good game. Well, we won the question. Looks like Coach Longhorse has public address announcing duties tonight, or today, I ought to say. It ain't nighttime. What am I saying? What I am saying is that there's a very quiet atmosphere here in good old Granger. Not too many people have shown up today, excuse me, once again. It can be frustrating at times, but you know what they say, it is what it is. You need more people to show up to high school games. Attendance dwindling can't be fun. It can be rather demoralizing if I were to say so myself. But again, it is what it is. So besides, we got like 20 minutes till it's tip-off time. Then again, just judging by the looks of it, I don't know if we're gonna have a good crowd or whatnot. I hope we do at least. Less than 12 minutes till it's time to go. Of course, it's a longer pregame show. Reason being, the JV game went by super fast running clock in the second half. We can only hope we do it again in the second half, or varsity game, and in the second half, of course. What am I saying? That's always your intention, folks. Who will win is the question. I keep on harping at it, my friends, but I'm not wrong. We don't know who's going to win this game. A lot of people still buying stuff out there for the Christmas spirit shop. See it right there. It is indeed December 6th, right there. 19 days till Christmas. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. I've had the Christmas countdown at my house ever since, well, since Christmas last year. We had all year round. Now we're in the home stretch. So there is that. We are indeed in the home stretch. Looks like we are hitting the locker room out there full. So there is that. Be out there in a minute. Be out on the floor in a minute, I ought to say. There aren't too many people that are showing up. You can count maybe about 50 people altogether. I'm guesstimating. It can be demoralizing at times, but we do have a basketball game to play. How are you? Yep. And here come the Hornets once again with less than 10 minutes to go. And the, what do you call it? Pre-game show, that is. Pre-game warm-ups. This is a pre-game show, what I'm doing. What they're doing are pre-game warm-ups. If you know Shondell, who's starting for us, I can only assume Matty Morgan's starting for us, along with Roland Kildu, Emery Gosman, who else? Jordan Caples. They were starting the last game, folks. So there is that. There is indeed that. Everybody practicing out there. I mean, the game was supposed to start at 1 today, so there is that. It's 12:45 right now, so we still got a considerable amount of time till it's time to get this show on the road, folks. Man, oh man, it's tiresome walking up and down the gym. We got nothing better to do right now, folks, because it ain't game time yet. It won't be game time for a considerable amount of time. Yep, you know it, folks. You just simply know it. Still waiting for the starting lineups and stuff. That won't come your way until about 8 minutes, 20 seconds from now. It is going to be a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. No senior banners up there. I just realized that. Excuse me. It's the locker rooms. It's their locker room, I ought to say, as they will be ready to begin in just a minute. Yeah, no senior banners up there yet. The Hornet Nation student section, population 0. That's always not fun, but what are you going to do about it? Not going to do a thing about it. That's what you're going to do about it. Frustrating, I know. What's not frustrating is that the Hornets have really been doing well since Coach Madison got here, I ought to say. And what we've won 2 district championships, yes, 2025, and 2 league championships, 2025 and 2022 for both, I ought to say. Excuse me. Excuse me. What will happen out here today? I'm not sure yet. I am not sure. What I am sure about is that this ought to be a good game. You folks remember the 3 games we played Copley in girls basketball last year. All 3 games, quite the barn burners, in my opinion. You would assume these games would be barn burners too. At least that's what you would assume, considering how things are going. Copley makes their way back out on the floor. They are in the blue uniforms. We will be in the white uniforms. So there is that. All righty. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah. For a Saturday game, this is a pretty empty crowd, but again, what are you going to do about it? Not a thing. Not a single thing. It's frustrating at times, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, we'll sit down right now and watch some practice. We had 3 players that are 6 feet on the dot. It looks like they are running a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. 9-man rotation today. Excuse me. So there is that, and I will not be mistaken when I say that Audrey Parker's sitting out today. Actually, 10-man, 11-man rotation. 12. I'm saying more Copley players out here. That's all. 34 is not in my program, not on my roster sheet. So there is that. There is indeed that. Copley there rolling with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors. And one senior's playing JV too. Wow, how about that? So technically 7 seniors. The JV roster mighty small, 8 players on the JV team. We're rolling with 6 by the end of the game for JV, so there is that. Sometimes when you're undermanned, it isn't easy. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. Pretty sure we all know that. Four minutes. Excuse me, folks. 4 minutes. Everybody getting their shots in out here. I can't believe it's almost time to go. I've been stalling a bunch of time, killing a bunch of time, folks. But have no fear. Game time is almost here. Who would have thunk it? I wouldn't have. It is going to be a good one if I were to say so myself, at least if I were to assume things. Saturday afternoons, I know BW's got Muskingum today. But that's at Muskingum. Besides, I can't commentate BW games. Drives me nuts. What doesn't drive me nuts is that I can still do these games. So that's always a good thing, folks. Good guys still practicing out there with less than 3 minutes till it's game time, my friends. And keep boys settle up till it's time to get it up and running. Leave Parker's out. Hey, Russ, how are you? Russ, the local photographer, gonna show up and show out tonight. Show up tonight. Good James Matson right there, just trying to get everything all settled, folks. Just trying to get things all settled in. 2:19 till it's time to get this game up and running. I get nervous about games like these, especially when you struggle to Aurora 35-33, and it came down to some last second free throws by Scarlett Gordon during said game. But there's one way to change it by doing your job out here. Doing your thing out here, folks. Mrs. Shondle, you know what Grace says? You know what Grace says, Mrs. Shondle? Where's Grace today? Grace is at a big tournament in Kansas City for soccer. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Tommy, I just put up. I had no idea, so that's understandable. Mr. Shondle's in Alliance, I assume. Oh, so is Tommy the only one in Alliance? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, he'll come back next year. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It is indeed all right. We got some action coming up in less than 1 minute. So you heard Mr. Shondle say Grace Shondle is indeed in Kansas City for some soccer action, which is why you don't see a 14 out there today. But enough on that. It's time to play some high school girls basketball. Copley huddles up right there. Coach Madison telling us what to do. Yeah, of course. Hard to get a ball when both your hands are full. But that's just how it is. That's Surrey. Starting lineup. National anthem first, but then the starting lineups. I'll be coming your way in a minute. This is Highland girls basketball on WHBW, home of Highland action and some BW stuff, but mainly Highland by now, which is disappointing, but can't do anything about it. Can't do a single thing. Let's listen.
Senior Hornets. Turn one. Number two. Okay. Junior. Junior. Number 11. Junior. Junior. Jordan Trading.
Yes, it means it's time for some high school girls basketball. Two very tough teams duking it out today. Julie Solis. So I apologize for butchering that name. It's Solis, not Solis. I don't know why I was saying that. We don't know at the time, but still. Oh well. Enough on that. We got some basketball to play. Who's gonna tip off for us? I don't know. I would assume Maddie Morgan, who stands at 5'8", would do it. Rowan, she's also 5'8". Or Emery's 5'9", excuse me. I can clearly tell who it's going to be for them. It's going to be Alejandro Mirando Garcia. Mirando Garcia stands at 6 foot on the dot. Good Lord. Good Lord. That is insane. I don't know how you can teach height like that. Exactly, you don't. Emery's going to have quite literally a tall task to win this tip off against Mirando Garcia. So the referee gets things ready. Looking at both coaches, looking at both officials, in front of her and behind her. Here we go. Hornets Indians. Opening tip off won by the Indians. Unsurprisingly, great to have your board timers for play-by-play announcer. Number one, Evelyn McKnight's got it. McKnight walking to her right, passing it to 14, Mirando Garcia. Mirando Garcia out to number one, McKnight. McKnight loads up, fires the wing. That shot's no good. But rebound by Mirando Garcia. No travel. Passes it back. Here comes the three on the way. That is good by Zoe Van Voorhis. That's not how you want to start off the game, folks. Kyoto passes on to Maddie Morgan. Maddie steps back, but she dare go for a three herself. No, Grace Shondo, of course, today's Jordan Capel's on it. Jordan driving in. Jordan tough to his gut. And it's 3-2. No public address announcers. Coach Wallenhorst stands the coach. So there is that. Number one, McKnight on it. Evelyn McKnight steps back. Evelyn McKnight to her left. Now out to Mirando Garcia. Mirando Garcia passing one. So number one, McKnight. 11 Van Voorhis. Now McKnight passes down one to 14, Mirando Garcia. Mirando Garcia out to number 12. High shot there by Amelia Davis. Does not go in. Rowan's got it. Long gun going out to Scarlett. She's thinking three, and she didn't get the three. The three ball was killing us last Wednesday when we couldn't get anything to go out there. McKnight driving in. She's got it. Evelyn McKnight. As Rowan has the ball. Rowan out to Jordan on the right side. Jordan looking to find someone. Jordan steps back. He's got only two tonight thus far. Passing one to Emery. Emery is not going to be fouled, but she does get it back, and she tries a prayer of a shot. Tipped all about. Goes right conveniently to Scarlett. Stepping back, passing one to Jordan. Jordan going left in a 5-2 ball game. Rowan passes one to Jordan. Jordan Capel's trying to find someone passing with Scarlett. Jordan is in for Grace Shondell today. Ooh, it's a little too far for Emily Gosman. Copley ball, 2:04 through this basketball game, folks. And here's Evelyn McKnight. McKnight going to pass on number 11, Zoe Van Voorhis. Van Voorhis passing that one back out to 12. Amelia Davis now out to number 11. That's Van Voorhis. Van Voorhis was rejected by Rowan. Good block there. Maddie Morgan's got it. So let's try to drive in. Maddie, tough two. She's fouled hard. 2 shots, says the official, as it was indeed a shooting foul. Who was it on? Looks to be number 12, I believe is what he said. That would be Amelia Davis. That means Maddie Morgan's going to the line to shoot 2. Capitalizing on the first free throw. That makes it 5-3. One more shot coming up. 5-4. So here is McKnight on it. McKnight looking to find someone in a 5-4 contest. Going to bounce one to number 11, Van Voorhis. Van Voorhis out to number 14, Mirando Garcia. Now underneath the bucket, spinning tough two. Wow, that one in, Amelia Davis. Davis makes it 7-4. They have 3 field goals. We only have 1 thus far. Jordan going to her left, stepping back. Jordan trying to find someone. She passes it. Here's the 3, Maddie Morgan, and that does not go in, but a good rebound by Rowan to make it 7-6. Here come the Indians the other way. Number one, everyone McKnight on it. McKnight having some tight defense on her. Looking to find someone trying to cross up number two. Scarlett, here's the three coming up, guys. No good by Miranda Stillman, the freshman. Scarlett passes one to Jordan. Jordan thought about a three, but she doesn't do it. She passes one to Roan, who's thinking three, and she didn't get it. 3-point line's killing us again. I know it's early, but still 0 for 3. McKnight on it. McKnight with a pass. Good pass to Stillman. 9-6. Stillman scored that one. Goes to Bridget checking the next set. Ball as the pass goes to number 2. That would be, oh, it's a steal. Never mind. That one McKnight and Scarlett couldn't do anything about that. 11-6. You see the frustration. Coach Manson's face right there. That ain't good. 11-6. Jordy Caples has the ball. Jordan on the left side. She stops. She's looking to find someone passing one to Emery. Emery out to Rowan out. And now here's Emery Gardner trying to keep it in bounds. Somehow, as that one chipped out on the Indians, I would assume, and I would assume correctly. Things haven't been going too well. Sophia's also checking in. Emery's checking out. Scarlett's checking out. As Maddie, Rowan, and Jordan still out there. Fires one, Sophia. Now Rowan, does she dare take a three? No, she doesn't. She tries to go in instead, tries the running shot. It's 11-8, so it might have herself a high-scoring game, perhaps. Unlike last Wednesday. McKnight on it. Everyone, McKnight looking to find someone. McKnight gonna pass on to number 10. That's Foster. Foster's pass is kicked out on us. So who's inbounding it for them? Looks to be number 11, Van Voris. So Van Voris, a 5'5" senior. Van Voris can't find anybody. That one's out on, I believe, us. Yeah, I did touch her out. For McKnight. Looks like she will be inbounding it right in front of me. 3:10 in the first quarter. McKnight trying to find someone. McKnight fire one. That's number 11, Van Voris. Van Voris with the high pass. Number 14, Miranda Garcia. That 2 points. Good by Boston. Boston can't finish. Ron rifles one to number 21, Sophia. Gives it back to Jordan. Jordan on the right side, passing one to Rowan. 1-2. Jordan out. Sophia's going to pass that one, but it's a bad pass taken away by the Indians. But a nice double team, but we can't do a thing about it. As Van Voris passes one wide alone, number 25, Stillman. Miranda still touching to Alejandra. And now that ball goes back, and Jordan's going to take it away. Yep, she does take it away. Jordan passes one to Rowan. Rowan looking to find someone wrong with a tough 2, and that's good. It's 11-10. It's 11-10. So here we go. We're going to find someone out here. Here's number 1, Evelyn McKnight. McKnight trying to do something out there on the right side. Evelyn McKnight. Ooh, good move. It's Jordan's lost, and that's a nice pump fake and a nice 2 right there. Go. Rebound. Pass back. Rondo Garcia on the board as Van Voris tries the tough 2. It's 13-10. We have not been winning at all in this basketball game. No, we have not been. Always frustrating. Madge trying a tough 2. No foul. Never mind, there is a foul with 101 seconds. Good thing they called a foul, folks. We're going with a 10-man roster out here today. Maddie's going to the line, and 7 of them being utilized today. That's for sure. First shot good. So checking out Bridget and Sophia. 13-11, folks. First Tuesday will be First boys basketball game of the season, if that one goes in as well, featuring Highland and Talmud. Rematch of the Classic last year. McKnight for two. No good, but a top two. That's a foul. Alejandro Mirando Garcia's going to the line, standing at 6 feet, as it looks like number 23, Jordan, commits the foul. 89 seconds till it's the end of the first quarter. This is the part where the student section's being ruthless. Just one problem. There ain't really a student section. 2-point game right now, and it will remain a 2-point game. Matty Morgan's got it. Matty off and running, passing one, rolling to Jordan. Jordan trying to find someone out there. And now here's a tough two by Matty Morgan. And Emily Gauthman's got to find it. Oh, she didn't. McKnight on it. Evelyn McKnight on the left side trying to get something cooking. Evelyn McKnight loads up, fires away. That is no good, thank God. And now you got to get it if you're Scarlett Gordon. Sure enough, she does with 1 minute in the first quarter. Scarlett's thinking three, and that one's way too short. Jordan with a nice effort to save it, but it goes right to Copley. And now here's Mirando Garcia for two. Oh, she blows the layup, but it goes right to Van Boris, unfortunately. Good double team, but I think that may have gone out on us. And sure enough, it did. Amelia Davis checks back in for Copley. 14-12, 43.1 left in this first quarter. Trying to find someone out there. And there is Mirando Garcia trying to find Miranda Stillman, who goes back. They might hold it for the last shot, folks. Evelyn McKnight's got it. Evelyn McKnight trying to do something out here. McKnight just holding on to the ball for dear life. Matt Morgan picking her up. And McKnight might be picked up by Jordan on double team, but here's Miranda Stillman, and there's a shove by Jordan. Obvious foul right there. Coach Masson, you heard him right there. We do have fouls to give 3 more until they reach the bonus. And of course, fouls reset after every quarter. That changed a few years ago. So there is that. Oh boy, Stillman with a weak shot. No good. Now here we go, right side. Scarlett Gordon with 8 seconds, bouncing one to Maddie. Maddie spinning. Maddie gonna fire one back, and now here's Scarlett Gordon for 3. We need this, and it's not gonna go in. And that takes it to the end of the first quarter. Well, we are able to start off the second. Well, it hasn't really been the easiest of games, in my opinion. It's been a 14-12 affair. Copley leads. We have not had the lead at all in this basketball game. Always frustrating whenever that happens. Yep, you see us right there, the Highland Hornets, indeed. And we are indeed in the American Conference, only for this year, though, because next year we're joining those folks right there in the National Conference. Everybody except Brecksville and, everybody except, let's think, Nordonia staying in football. And that's it. Everyone except Nordonia and Twinsburg. Twinsburg's going to the American side. Nordonia is going to the American side, everything but football. That'll be Brecksville going to the American side. And Medina in the National. And Kenston and Mayfield in the American. You got to give credit to Mr. Walker, longtime Suburban League commissioner. My dad's good friends with Mr. Walker. But enough on that, because he's helped double the league from 8 schools for the longest time, where it was a heavy mismatch. I mean, if there were still 8 schools today, like what it is now, we'd have Cloverleaf Point schools like Wadsworth. Huge mismatch, in my opinion, but he's done a great job to make it 16 schools balancing out the playing field, whether it's finding new schools to sub in for Talmadge, Roosevelt, and Falls, whether or not it's, of course, leveling it out by having us join the big fellas out there in the national side. until you get some more battle built for the postseason. So I'll take that. I'll be right for some wars out there. Emery looking. Emery gonna try driving, passing it back to Jordan. Jordan not taking a three. Jordan gonna try to bounce that one. That's not a kicked ball. Taken away. Evelyn McKnight on it. McKnight gonna try to go in. McKnight passes one, and that one almost out of bounds on Van Boris. There's a good catch there by Miranda Garcia. Firing one. Here we go. Three ball. Stillman's too far. Rebound passing it. 2-pointer coming off. Good. Evelyn McKnight. And Copley again attacks first in the quarter. It's a 4-point game. They're trying to get a full court trap out there. Scarlett Gordon, bad pass, but good job there by Emery to get it. Emery passes one to Jordan. Jordan steps back, Jordan out to Scarlett. Scarlett Gordon, Jordan Caples. Jordan Caples looking to find someone on the right side. Pass one to Rowan as well. Looks like Rowan's going to fire one to Scarlett. Now here's Maddie Morgan going in. Maddie Morgan's up to his foul. She'll go back to the line. Not her first time at the free throw line today, folks. No sirree. And he goes to the line. 61 seconds elapsed in the second quarter. 2 shots is right. Maddie easily drove the first. Looks like we're going to see number 10, Sloan Bossert. And for Copley, Sloan Bossert, a 6-foot sophomore. My goodness. That's insane. Ooh, Maddie didn't get that. That's tough. And here they go, passing one a little too far for number 10, Bossert. There's Scarlett Gordon inbounding this one. Not too much to yell about when you've been losing all game. Jordan passes one, good catch there by Emery. Emery out to Scarlett. Scarlett thought about three, but she passes one to Jordan. She's not going to take a three. He's got a huge mismatch in Alejandro Miranda Garcia. Scarlett or Jordan Caples, not Scarlett Gordon. Jordan Caples lobs one, good catch by Maddie Morgan. Maddie Morgan going in. Maddie Morgan, that's a crazy shot. And Scarlett's right there. That one taps, but it goes right to Jordan. High pass. Emery catches it. Emery, that's a crazy shot as well. And that didn't go in either. Might be sooner rather than later. Then we see the timeout. Is that one good by Zoe Van Voorest? 18-13. Oh, you're down one Grace Shondel, but still, you never like losing. Maddie Morgan, no good. Rowan, out to Maddie. We need a three like crazy. And again, not hitting from 3-point land. McKnight firing one in and out of the hands of Sloan Bossert. Bridget checking in for Emery. Because we need something out here, folks. We need something like now and immediately. The 3-point line has not been our friend today. Jordan passes one to Scarlett. Scarlett to Jordan on the right side. Heaves one. Good catch by Rowan. Now here's the three. Bridget Cope. Come on. Finally a three. About time. First home three all season long. We didn't make any last game against Aurora. McKnight bounces one. Now there's 14. Miranda Garcia passing one underneath the bucket. That's a 2-pointer that goes in by Evelyn McKnight. Well, it's a 4-point game. Scarlett Gordon in trouble, passing one to Rowan. Rowan out to Maddie. Maddie's not fouled, and Coach Masson can't believe it. Number 1, Evelyn McKnight on it. McKnight on the right side. Does she dare go for three? No, she's going to swing one out. Stillman's going to dare go for three, and that one didn't go in. Rolando Garcia on passing one Van Voorst. She's going to take a three. That one is good. And finally, a timeout. A 30-second timeout. I believe that was on us as Copley's ballooned this lead to 7. Ballooned the lead to 7 with 4:47. Coach Masson can't be happy with how things are going right now. Haven't said he's taking the timeout out there. I believe that was us that took the timeout. Mr. Madison won't be happy with the 7-point deficit. I wouldn't be happy either if I were him. That's just me. Drew Salas has to be happy with how this game's going. Our Indians ahead 23-16. Jordan passes one. And it's Rowan killed it. Back to Jordan Caples. Back to Rowan. Right side, 440 in the second quarter, first half. We need a bucket like crazy, folk. Well, Maddie provides with them. Maybe Rowan for two. Got it. Bridget was wide alone, but hey, you'll take the 2-pointer anyways. You'll take any bucket anyway. Zoe Van Voor's on it, passing one to Mirando Garcia, passing one out. That ball's tipped up high in the air. Someone's got to get Bridget. Can she get out the jump ball? It's with over the Indian ball. You do indeed need to stop. 4:14 left. In the second quarter, down by 5 to Copley. And Copley always a tough school. You know that for a fact. And Voris gonna inbound it. And Voris, underneath the bucket, rejected. Ooh, good job there by Matt. Somehow not stepping out of bounds. I thought she did, but good thing they didn't call it. Rowan's thinking three, and that shot is good. We're talking a 2-point contest now. Evelyn McKnight on the right side. Evelyn looking to find someone, passing one out to Van Voris. Van Voris to McKnight. McKnight looking. McKnight passes one as Miranda gets rejected, and they call a foul on Bridget. Ooh, I don't know about that. What I do know is that Alejandro's going to the free throw line, looking to make at least a 3-point game. Coach Madsen trying to say it was 24, not 23. The officials chatting. Looked like Bridget committed the foul out there. Jordan's already got a foul. 24, so it was Bridget Cope on the foul. Bridget, of course, being a 5'9" junior. 24, Riley Cohen, a senior at 5'5". They got 6 seniors on their team and an additional one on the JV squad. No good. It's ripped away. Oh, it's a jump ball. Good thing that's a jump ball, because otherwise, Copley probably would have had that ball. Sophia Madison. Sophia. Throwing on the right side back to Sophia. Sophia has that one shot down, and a 2-pointer. The left-hand layup is good by Evelyn McKnight. And thus making it 26-21. Scarlett checking in next set ball. Jordan trying to get something. Now here is number one, Maddie Morgan trying to get something going. Maddie Morgan is fouled. 3:20 left in this second quarter. Of course, no Grace Shondell. Shondell, of course, in Kansas City right now, as Mrs. Shondell pointed out to me today. Of course, Tommy's out in Alliance, where University Heights is playing the Evil Empire. Quite frankly, I'm not looking forward to that game. And quite frankly, that's pretty bad. Evelyn McKnight just took it away. McKnight looking to find someone. McKnight past midcourt. McKnight trying to cross up. Maddie Morgan passing it all wide along. Too easy for Sean Bosser. We got ourselves a football score, down by a touchdown and a PAT to the Indians. Bridget Cope on the left side. Bridget passing with Jordan. Jordan's going to load up, fire away, and miss it. And it goes right to Maddie Morgan. Maddie going in. Maddie in trouble. Maddie out. That's a tough 2. It's blocked. It is blocked. Scarlett tried the 2. Couldn't get it, but fortunately out on the Indians. 2:41 left in the second quarter. things obviously not going well for us as Maddie's going to give it back to Scarlett. Scarlett looking, she's going to give it off. And there's a three by Rowan, and that is, so close to going in, but it was not. McKnight pass and midcourt. Evelyn McKnight, you just left Van Voorst wide alone for three, but you didn't get it, thank God. Cohen passing that one to McKnight. McKnight with 2:19 in the second quarter. Tell you, Coach Madison, can't like what's going on right now, folks. And number one, that is Evelyn McKnight with 2:08 in this first half. McKnight looking to find someone. Evelyn McKnight showing off some fancy moves, but not even going forward. She's just trying to break Jordan's ankles out there. Hasn't worked thus far. Jordan's still standing, thankfully, and now she's going to try to get something going, passing one of Van Voorst out. Bothard is fouled by Rowan, and Coach Madison can't believe it. Going to the line here is Sloan Bossert. 2 shots. You heard the referee right there, folks. Left-hander makes it an 8-point contest. Copley can really make it pretty rough for us if it ain't already. We need a score on this possession. Hold on, we have to add a second back on the clock, I think, because it says a minute 45. It was a minute 46. Wow. Rowan passing one to number 2, Scarlett. Scarlett out to Rowan. Rowan going towards the left side. Rowan passing one to Jordan. Jordan going left. Jordan steps back, high pass. Maddie Morgan's got it. Maddie in trouble. Maddie steps back. Maddie gives off to Rowan Kildu. Rowan is fouled. Okay, that's a foul. That's a foul. 2 shots. There we go. Emery Gosman going to check back in. There are 83 seconds left in the second quarter. Rowan goes to the line. Oh boy, that didn't go in. Emery checking in, of course, for Bridget. But the second shot by Rowan goes in, so there is that. Not like the free throw line is making a difference out there when you're down 8. Haven't gone to the line really that often and making about over half your shots. Doesn't make a difference. The runner is good by McKnight. They got themselves a double-digit lead. Staples on it. Jordan on the left side. She's in trouble. Passes it to Maddie. Maddie guns one to Rowan. Rowan for 3. That shot is good. We needed that. 32-25, meanwhile. As there is number 1, Evelyn McKnight. McKnight, the senior, with 42 seconds roughly. Just killing clock, heaving one out there to Miranda Stillman. Stillman, the freshman, passing one back. So they're going a full-corner offense, perhaps. Here's Stillman thinking 3, trying to get it back. He does just that. If someone's got to inbound the ball, as it's 35-25, someone's got to get it. Jordan gets it. This will probably be your last shot of the second half. It's Copley ball. That's the worst part to start off this second half. Jordan gets it back. The runner, that's a poor shot. Rowan has that one tipped, and Jordan's gone now. Here's Scarlett thinking 3, and that's no good. I'll take it to the half more than likely. Lost the push. McKnight can get this off, but he doesn't even bother. That is one frustrated coach right there, folks. James Madison. This Highland Hornets down 35-25. We're going to need a lot of help in the second half. I can tell you that. Of course, Copley always a tough school when it comes to girls basketball. They got a lot of good athletics, folks. I'm pretty sure we all knew that by now. So Coach Masson just cannot like the fact that his team is struggling and struggling mentally. Coach Howard, how are you? Doing well, thank you. Yep. Yeah, you want to like the fact if your team was down by 10 heading into the break, folks. We took a timeout today, even though it says both schools have 5 timeouts. We took a timeout. My 3-point line has been really haunting today and daunting as well, as we have struggled to get anything going from 3-point land today. Copley, not so much. They're doing a good job, which is how they have a 10-point lead to begin with. And you're down one senior, and a senior that really does a dandy out there. And that doesn't help out your case either, but still not easy. How are you? Good to see. Good to hear. Well, people are out here looking to get some Highland merch, I guess. Why not? Why not? There's a lot of cool stuff here, folks. How are you?
How are you?
Good, thank you. So, a little more quiet out here. The Highland Spirits shop. Always nice to see that. Of course, the community's showing out and showing up. A lot of people showing up to the store. There might be more people there than in the gym right now. There might be. How are you? So it's 35-25, Mrs. Ackman. How are you? 35-25. The Copley Indians hold a commanding 10-point lead out there, folks, as you see the crowd. Not a shabby turnout, except if you're really considering no student section a shabby turnout, then by all means, this is one of the best turnouts we've seen all year. We got about 7.5 minutes, so it's time to get this up and running. Usually I'm talking to the student section at this point of the ball game, but there ain't nobody there except for some JV players, of course. And we see some folks out there playing basketball, I guess. Why not? Yep, there they are having fun. Tuesday, it's the first game of the season for Highland boys basketball when we take on the Talmadge Blue Devils. Last time here, we'll take on Talmadge here at least. And on Wednesday, it will be the last time the girls take on Talmadge at this joint. So there is that. There is indeed that. And not really the largest crowd in the history of crowds. Kind of disappointing, but what's not disappointing, what's also disappointing, I ought to say, is that the Hornets are struggling immensely. Hornets are not doing that well, showing 35-25 at the break, on pace for it to be a 70-50 ball game. So safe to say this has been pretty darn high scoring, in my opinion. We'll see if things continue or whatnot. Been rather frustrating. We have not been winning at all today. That'll drive you nuts if you're Mr. Madison. But I'm pretty sure we'd all be driven nuts by that if your team has not been winning at all today and you're down by double digits heading into the half, and Copley will have possession to start off the third quarter. So, once again, folks, we're still waiting for things to begin. Resume. Resume, I ought to say. Yep, a very anxious game thus far for the Hornets. That's what happens when your shots from 3-point land aren't going in. That's what happens when you're struggling immensely to get stuff running. But that's just the life of a high school basketball team. I can only assume there's some hats right there for it's a final license point frames. I got one at home. And I got a lot of Highland gear at home, I'll tell you that. So I'm wearing a BW polo, ironically. Next week I graduate, so there is that. There is indeed that. Gotta get something cooking if you're the good guys. Gotta get something cooking. That's what Coach Madison's probably telling us as for the second half of this girls basketball game. Boy, oh boy, we need to make shots and make shots from the perimeter. Let me tell you that. Yep, folks. Is on right there. She's going to try a three in practice, but I think I'll land. Yep, no problem. Yep, that's what happens when balls are all. Have to get them. Because it ain't easy being a basketball player. But it's pretty darn rewarding. Pretty darn rewarding. Coach Kendall, Coach Longhorse, Coach Madison, James Madison will probably be checking in for the action soon. Coach Kendall, our JV coach, she does a good job. She did a great job playing for Highland, was a Hillsdale Charger for 4 years. Did a great job there, of course. So about 2:50 till it's time to get this show back up and running. With Solace, head coach of Copley has to be pretty happy with how things are going for her. You'd be happy too if your team was up by 10 heading into the second half. That's just me speaking, folks. Not a big crowd out here today. That's always disappointing. You can only hope it changes sometime eventually as the season progresses and as the Horns continue to show what they got. There's Coach Tanner Huska right there talking with Coach Isaiah Young. They're going to be ready for Tuesday night when our season begins for boys basketball, too. That'll be a whole lot of fun. I say a whole lot of fun. I can only assume it. I mean, yes, we did lose a bunch of seniors. We lost our entire starting rotation, but there are a bunch of questions that need to be answered. The football team had a bunch of questions that need to be answered heading into this season. Look at how they wound up. Wound up doing great. We can only hope that the boys basketball team can do the same thing. I mean, the girls team, yep. The girls basketball team also had a bunch of seniors graduate, obviously, a bunch of seniors last year, and now having a bunch of players step up right now. So there is that. Less than a minute to go till it's time for the second half to begin. I don't see Coach Solace anywhere or her Copley Indians anywhere. Scarlett and Jordan practicing their last shot. There's Copley right there, folks. Here they are making their way back out there. Coach Solace in the blue sweater right there. And now it's time to play some basketball once more. Our score is Highland. Ignore that scoreboard is not the fourth quarter, it is rather the third. If it were the fourth quarter, I'd be panicking a little bit. But it's the third. Ready for this third quarter to begin. Passing one to number 25, Miranda Stillman. Now number one, Evelyn McKnight. Rome playing airtight defense on Evelyn McKnight. Firing one. Wow, cross forward. Going to find someone. Number 12, Amelia Davis. Again, cross floor. And they're just firing it all over the place as if they have rifles for arms. And now number 25, Stillman got it. Miranda Stillman looking to find someone and another high heave. They're just heaving it all over the place before Van Voorst thought about three. She's going in, passing one back. Number 11, number one, McKnight on it. Number 25, Stillman now. Number one, McKnight. They're just really passing it all about. Stillman, as they've killed about 50 seconds in this third quarter. Number one, Evelyn passes one, and now Zoe's got it. Now number 25, Stillman has it, and now off to the left side. Number 11, Van Voorst, and my goodness, they've killed over a man. We have not done a single thing about it until now. The Scarlet Gordon mercifully takes the ball away. So Copley might be slowing it down in the second half as Rowan's got it. Rowan going right. Rowan passing one to Scarlett. Scarlett in trouble. Good screen right there by Emery, but goes to Rowan instead. Rowan out to Jordan. Jordan almost lost it. Jordan passes one to Scarlett. Or no, Maddie Morgan, a big good point. And Maddie Morgan can't finish. That's tough. There's Evelyn McKnight going in. Tough two. No foul, no bucket, thank God. We played 100 seconds. Nobody scored yet. That was a bad pass. And that's an easy two for Evelyn McKnight. 37-25. Rowan passes one to Scarlett. Scarlett driving left side in trouble. She's got to find someone. She finds Emery Gosman. Not going to take a three. Emery in trouble. Emery with a tough two. That didn't go in. Things are starting to snowball for the Hornets. Van Voorst passes one to McKnight. McKnight on it. McKnight heaves one left side. Here's a three ball. Van Voorst says, thankfully, no good. Maddie's got it. Only 2 points combined in the second half and third quarter. As here we go, looking to find someone. Elena Weingart checking in next dead ball. Here's a spin move. Now he moved to Hooks, like goes right to Emery Gosman. Emery Gosman, no foul, no buckets. You can't believe it. Slow to get up. Let's hope she's all right. She is all right. Or a man down. That's a tough two by McKnight, but goes right back to Copley. Miranda Stillman makes it 39-25. That's a 14-point lead for the Indians. We haven't scored at all in this third quarter. That's tough. Jordan looking to find someone. That's a bad passage. Jordan's got to pick it up. Who's going to pick it up? We just stuttered for a second. Jump ball. Thankfully, our ball. Possession arrow says it's in that direction, but I could have sworn. Yeah, it's our ball. Elena Weingart. 5'3" sophomore. Gonna inbound it. 3:04 through this. 4 and 0 points for the Black and Green Brigade in this quarter. Jordan in trouble. Jordan to Maddie. Maddie in the corner. Maddie looking to find someone. Maddie going in. Maddie tough two, and that one's no good either. Fortunately, Jordan got it back. Jordan passes on to Rowan. He's thinking three. That shot is good. Now it's 39-28. So we won't get shut out this quarter, thankfully. Evelyn McKnight's got it. McKnight looking to find someone. McKnight going to her right. Now here's number 12, Amelia Davis, back out to Evelyn McKnight. McKnight passes one to Van Voorst, not taking the three. She's going to heave one to the half and then heave one out of bounds. 4:14 left in the third quarter. Our score, Copley 39, Good Guys 28. And all tough for us as Copley. Julie Salas takes a timeout. They have outscored us 4-3 in this third quarter. How long of a timeout? It will be a 30-second timeout. You see the referee point to his shoulders. Now, of course, means a 30-second timeout. Each school with 4 timeouts left in their pockets. They're about halfway through the third quarter. And the good guys are down 11. It's never good to see, folks. What is good to see is that we do have the ball coming out of the timeout. So at least there's that. $39-28. Of course, we're down Grace Shondel, but when you're down, you never know. It's always tough. It's always tough to be losing by double figures. It's tough to lose altogether. Good pass to Jordan Caples. Jordan going in. Jordan stops, pops, and no charge, but you got it back. No, she did. Bridget's got to hurry for it. That's out on. Ooh, it's out on the Indians. Thank God. 3:55 through this second half, and of course, third quarter. Maddie inbounded. Maddie trying to find someone to find Jordan. Jordan looking to get something cooking. Jordan passes one to Maddie. Morgan looking to find someone, passes it to Ron Kildo. Ron in trouble, Ron passes one. There's a high pass, shot down, take it away. That'll be a jump ball or foul. 4:10 through this third quarter as it was Bridget again on the foul. Davis went down to McKnight. McKnight. On the left side, there's a high heave to Van Voorsen. Now all alone, too easy for Mirando Garcia. Well, here's Jordan with 3.5 in this third quarter. Bridget Scott bouncing one a little too far, but I think that's a foul on. Yep, a foul on Mirando Garcia. 3:27 till it's the end of the third. Down by Baker's dozen. High pass, Maddie's got it. And now thinking 3, Maddie. Rebound by Rowan. Rowan's got to get that one off, and that's going to be a jump ball, Copley ball. Coach Madison looking completely puzzled out there. My mom's birthday. That's how much time's left. 3:18. Evelyn McKnight's got it. McKnight with 3:12 in this third quarter. Passing one on the right side. They're just trying to do something out there, but Jordan Caples is going to steal it. And Jordan left hand away up is good. That was a good shot. That was a tough shot, too, to make it 41-30. Evelyn McKnight's got it. It looks like Sophia Madison's going to check in that next stud ball. Rondo Garcia, now here they go on the left side, passing one all the way back. Ron says I'll take one basketball to go. And Jordan Caples got it. We got inside single digits with 2:40 in this third quarter. Watch out for Copley, though. Van Voorsen on it. It's been a 7-6 third quarter favor of us. Almost shot down, but here's the pass right side. Oh, bad shot. And Elena Weingart can't get it. Here they go. We're going to find someone. Elena's going to try to poke it out, and she cannot. Right side. In trouble, heaving one back to Evelyn McKnight. McKnight going in, passing one wide along Van Voorsen for 3. That is gone. So much for it being a single-digit ball game, folks. Now it's been a 9-7 third quarter. Copley leading in the quarter, of course. Jordan going left. Jordan going right. Jordan passes one to Maddie. Maddie steps back. Maddie gonna try going. Maddie top 2. She is fouled. She will go to the line. Minute 51 in this third quarter. Two shots coming up for Maddie. Oh boy, that's tough. Scarlett is in, as well as Sophia. Jordan and Elena are gonna sit on down. Oh boy, she missed both. Got to get the ball. Good save by Rowan. Maddie's got it. Maddie going in. She's not fouled. Bridget's got. Now here's Sophia Madison thinking three. It's good. 44-35. But the Indians still with a commanding lead. McKnight passes one, and now here they go upside, passing one again. That is Mirando Garcia now wide alone. Oh, it's shot down, though. McKnight on it. McKnight heaves one on the right side. Let's see if there's a double team out there. Whistle. Yeah, looks like Solace wanted a timeout, and she got one. How long is it? 30 seconds. Well, that's what happens when you're trapped in a double team. You got no other option but to take a timeout. 3 more left for Copley. 81 seconds in this third quarter. Tell me that JV game went really well for us, but this game not really. Down 9 to Copley. So Highland says Mrs. Knapp. Let's go. She's our principal. Couldn't even think of the word. Couldn't even think for a second. Couldn't even think. Number 11, that is Zoe Van Boren. Now, good defense as Rolando Garcia passes one. Oh, bad pass. Trying to take it away. Maddie does just that. 70 seconds. Maddie out to score, and that too is a little too far. And the foul. Maddie's going back to the line. Free throw line's been a little tough on her today, as it is a 9-point affair. Jordan's checking in next dead ball. Oh, that's tough. Wasn't booing, I said it. Ooh. And Maddie finally gets that free throw in. She needed that. It's an 8-point game with a little over a minute in the third quarter. Evelyn McKnight on it. McKnight looking to find someone. McKnight spinning back. McKnight still on it. Evelyn McKnight with a one-handed heave to Van Voorhis. So Van Voorhis with a high heave that goes a little too far, but here comes a three on the way. It's no good. Maddie hustles to get it. Maddie running to her right. Maddie trying to find someone out here. She's got wide on the field, but Maddie tries it herself. But then with Jordan, oh, they call possession. With exactly 37 seconds on the dot. I think they may have caught it a little prematurely out there. We can really get back in this thing if we can score out here. Maddie Morgan passing one no to Bridget Cope, and Bridget with a bad shot. More than likely, Copley ball to start off this fourth quarter. Evelyn McKnight trying to go to her right. McKnight stepping back with 24 seconds in the third quarter. Evelyn McKnight going to heave one towards the left side. Van Voorhis doesn't try the three as that one's shot down. Bridget's going to take it away. Passing one. Sophia. Jordan's off to the races. She's got to get there. She's got it. 10 seconds. Not going to try a three just yet. Jordan passes one to Maddie, and Jordan's got it. That'll be a 6-point ball game heading into the fourth quarter. Wes McKnight can get this one in. It is. Ooh, that was scary. Well, the bad news is you're losing. The good news is you've made a heck of a lot more manageable. You've made a heck of a lot more manageable. It was 35-25 at the break. You outscore them. What now? 13-9 at the third quarter. Go ahead. Outscoring 13-9 in that third. 8 minutes to go in this basketball game, at least in regulation. 3 timeouts left for Copley. 4 timeouts left for James Madsen in his game. Joey Salas, of course, the head coach. Salas doing a great job tonight, or today, I ought to say. Could be watching some conference championship games, or you could be watching Highland girls basketball. Been a little tough for us. I'll tell you one, folks. I'll tell you that there hasn't really been that much fouling. Nobody really in foul trouble today. We haven't seen anybody in the bonus thus far today, any school. I'm going to say. Fourth quarter's underway. Excuse me, folks. McKnight passes one right side. Miranda Stillman. Stillman out to Miranda Garcia, who's going to try a tough shot. It's rejected, but it goes right back to Copley. And it becomes 46-38. Here's Maddie Morgan having that one almost stripped, and that one's been taken away. McKnight's going to pass one over the middle, and that one almost taken by Jordan. Out to travel on Miranda Stillman. A freshman mistake, you might as well say. As there are 26 seconds gone by in this fourth quarter, down by 13 at our peak. We've made it down to 8, 6 at the end of the third. Maddie high pass, and it goes right to Evelyn McKnight. McKnight going in. McKnight stops, pops, shoots, misses. And it goes right to Rowan. Rowan on it. Rowan trying to find someone. She finds Jordan. Jordan for 3. Bridget's got it. He is going to be fouled by number 10, Sloan Bossert. There's a new white ball out there. Not blue, thankfully. Lloyd Davis will check in. Somebody's got to check in. Jordan will be the one to take it out. Haven't scored in the first 55 seconds. This score. Bridget try and change it here, and she does. We got to a 5-point ball game now. Closest it's been since the second half. Closest it's been the second half, I say. Passing one back to McKnight. McKnight in trouble. McKnight, good move on Rowan. Passing one to Van Voorst. Try and get that 3 back. They do not get it back. Now here we go. Rowan on it. It's an on-man opportunity. And so Van Madison can't make it. Evelyn McKnight on the right side. McKnight looking to find someone, perhaps. McKnight for 2. It's no good. And Miranda Garcia is going to the line with the 93 seconds gone by in the fourth. Sophia Madison did the fouling. So here we go with Miranda Garcia going to the line out here. Her first shot, good. Up by half a dozen. Miranda Garcia trying it again. 48-41. 8 school, 1 foul apiece in this. Which would tell you Alejandra Miranda Garcia may be 6 foot, but she's really done a good job at the charity stripe today. Gotta get something. That's not something. That's a turnover. Van Voorst on it. Passing one to number 1, Evelyn McKnight. McKnight, as that clock continues to get skinny out here. Ooh, good move by Evelyn McKnight. She thought about 3, but does not try said 3. 2 minutes gone by the fourth quarter. Remember, there's no shot clock in high school. Oh, what a play by McKnight. Heading out of bounds. He guns it to Jordan, and Jordan can't do a thing about it. 5-5-5 in the fourth quarter. The fictional area code, fictional phone number. Oh, Van Voorst wide alone. But she didn't get it. But Davis got it. Davis is foul. Oh, man. Maddie did the foul right there as here's Amelia Davis to the line. That one almost too easy for Davis. 49-41. Coach Masson 4 timeouts left. Won't be surprised if he takes one here. I'm not surprised he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. Here's a pass to Bridget, who's had a good game from three-point land. And now here's Sophia passing one to Maddie. Maddie barely stays in, passes it to Jordan. Jordan looking. Jordan passes one almost taken down. And Bridget's got it. Got Bridget. Now here's Sophia. Now Rowan's got it. Rowan with 5:25 in the ball game. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a jump ball. Never mind. At least it's still our ball. But we're down 9 to the Indians. Sophia inbounding with 5:23 left. There's Jordan on it. Jordan looking to find someone. Jordan can bounce one to Maddie, and now Jordan Capel got it. 50-43. Not going to be easy to come back against Copley as McKnight guns one right side to Van Voorhis. Zoe Van Voorhis on it. Van Voorhis with a weak pass. That one almost taken away. Back to Van Voorhis. Van Voorhis guns one, and that one's out of bounds. Our ball, 4:56. In the ball game, at least in regulation. What's the chat saying? Anything, nothing. That's what they're saying. Excuse me. Jordan's got it slowly but surely past midcourt. Jordan passes one to Maddie. Maddie steps back. We need any bucket. Sophia not going to take his shot. Neither is Jordan. Jordan looking to find someone. Jordan going to her left. Jordan passes on Sophia Madison. Sophia's thinking, oh, it's blocked. But Sophia got it back, and Sophia lost it. McKnight stepping back, looking to kill some time, perhaps passing one, and that ball almost out. That one hoping we're going to go out. It does go out. It just went out on us 4 minutes, 20 seconds in the basketball game. And Scarlett Gordon is in for Sophia Madison. Elena Weingart also checking in. She's checking in for Jordan Caples. Previous date players today. Hopefully that pass is going to be our ball, and it will indeed be Copley ball, actually. 4:17. Never easy when you're down 7. You need a defensive stop like there ain't no tomorrow, folks. High pass, and there's the whistle. There's foul. Bridget commits the foul on a hold. Only if you're getting mighty close to the bonus, which means you won't have to stall Copley when it comes to intentionally fouling them. Oh, it's rejected by Maddie. Heaves it out to Elena Weingart. And Elena Weingart passes on to Maddie Morgan. Nice assist by Elena as Maddie's made it up. Maddie made it a 5-point game. Good job. McKnight on the right side halfway through the fourth quarter. McKnight with the top 2. It is no good. And oh, good job there by Scarlett Gordon. Passing on the right side of Maddie Morgan. We can make it a 1-score game, and Maddie Morgan will not. Trying to rip it out. Whistle. We want travel, and we won't get travel. It'll be a jump ball. Copley's got it. 3:44 left. It's a 5-point game, so we're not. Copley not out of the woods yet. And you would assume they feel pretty good about this. We have not been winning at all in this game. McKnight passes that right side. Here's Van Voorhis. Zoe Van Voorhis with 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Zoe Van Voorhis just holding on to the ball, bouncing one right side. Here they go. Tough to rejected. For 3:22. Alejandro Miranda Garcia stands at 6 foot as well. So that ain't easy to block shots against. And Copley, Julie Salas is 62nd timeout. She's down to 2 more timeouts. Coach Salas. 3:22, 50-45. Good guys are losing. But if there were to be the event of a jump ball, we would get it. As noted by that possession arrow right there. Not really that much noise being made in the gym today. Hope the fans are paying attention. What? We'll see. See if something goes our way. I'd love for something to go our way, folks. So we'll break Huddle out there in a 5-point hole. Copley's got it again. 2 timeouts for Dewey Salas. 4 timeouts for James Madison. It's been tough. If there were ever a time to change it, now would be a good time to change it. And the fantastic one, number one, McKnight. McKnight walking. McKnight steps back. Their goal, obviously, to kill clock and not let us get the ball. They can kill all clock as much clock as they want. As McKnight for 2. 52. Coach Madison still not taking any time out. This is an interesting decision. Rowan trying to get fancy out here in a 7-point hole. Maddie may try a 3 perhaps. No. Scarlett's not trying a 3 either. Under 3 minutes, too. That's his Matt Morgan. The turnaround shot does not go in, and Davis grabs it. Number 1, McKnight's got it. 2:39 left. Might be admitting defeat soon, as it's a 7-point game in the waning stages of this one. Oh, Davis passes one, and that ball is somehow saved as it goes back to McKnight. You dare try a double team. 2.5 minutes left. You're down 7. McKnight going in. McKnight passes it back. Van Voorst for 3. This could be a death stab, and it is 55-45. Rowan's got it. Got to put up a shot sooner rather than later. Well, Fifth Scarlett's going to put up a shot sooner rather than later. Maddie Morgan does. Maddie for 2. Oh, boy, that was not a good shot. And Atlanta can't get it. Well, safe to say this game might be a lost cause, folks. We'll lose our first one of the season. McKnight with a heave to the right side. Van Voorst passes one back, and that's a tough 2. That's a foul. 103 seconds left. I've seen stranger things happen, but I'll be honest, I'd be lying if I said I like Iran's. It is number 14, Alejandro Mirando Garcia, going to the line, looking to make it even worse out here. Jordan Caples checking in. Reserves not in yet. 11-point contest. Looks like we're not going to have an undefeated regular season, unlike last year. Not an undefeated conference season 2, unlike last year. Well, this is the part where you got to hurry. You got 100 seconds to string up a miracle. Jordan, cannot think all the time right now. You just got to shoot. Bridget Cope's thinking 3. Oh, she's been so good all day, too. Well, I think this game's over. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. Coach Madison coaching till the end, though. Copley with 73 seconds to kill out here. Deep pass going back to McKnight. McKnight now underneath the bucket. That shot's a little too far, and that shot's a little too short. 1 minute to got 4 unanswered 3s. Maddie Morgan, Scarlett Gordon, missing. But it's a rebound by Rowan. Bridget looking. Bridget to start. No, Maddie. Maddie's foul with 49.9. You would need to pray for something insane to win this game. At least Coach Madison's got 4 timeouts. He can take his timeout after a 3. Because the clock continues to run after a made bucket in the 4th quarter in high school. Meanwhile, it looks like someone signed their shoes for Copley. It's number 14, Mirando Garcia. Got to find someone. And another foul. 0.8 of a second died in the process. 11, that's Van Voorst. Sometimes you just don't have it. That was one of those instances I guess. Matty Morgan's got try jack up at 3. Anybody rolling? Anybody? That's a tough, crazy shot. That's gonna be your ball game. Copley at least 57, Highland at least 45. Obviously, a feeling of dejection for the good guys as Amelia Davis has that one rejected with 26.4 left. Surprise Coach Mass isn't going to the depths of the bench. Nice scoring game, unlike last Wednesday, where it was 35-33. And I said it during last Wednesday's broadcast. If we were struggling to Aurora, it's kind of scary going up against Copley when they're typically a good team. And they're doing it without their star, Audrey Parker, too. Now the Indians in the bonus. Kennedy Lawson will be checking in. So we do go to the depths of the bench. And we're down by 13. Tough showing today for the good guys. Games like these will happen. Just how are you gonna bounce back is the question. Sign at number 30. That's Maddie Ricciuti. Maddie didn't check in today, I guess, as the second shot is in the play. And admit defeat. Copley 58. Good guys 45. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Unless she's going to take a shot, but I don't think she will take a shot. She's just going to hold on to the ball for the next 5 seconds, and that's exactly what she does. So the ball game is over, and Copley takes us down pretty easily, 58-45. Gave them a run for their money up until the final minutes of the basketball game. No undefeated regular season for us this year, but Tuesday will be our first boys basketball game of the season against Tyler. Thank you for watching. Peace out, and so on.